A very warm welcome to everyone from the PNGAus Partnership Secondary Schools Initiative. This is the Growing Food for the Future Design Sprint. Name belong me, Chris. I'm a former leader of the Mountain Creek State High School PNGAus team, working back with our PNGAus friends back in 2019. I've been involved in developing design sprints in 2021, and I'm now the Director of STEM at the Australian International School, Dubai. I'd like to introduce you to the Food Security Design Sprint for 2022. We will have a sprint launch on July 20th, and our whole day design sprint will be on August 18th.
Hello, my name is Heather MacDonald and I'm from Education Partnerships. Education Partnerships is all about creating the best opportunities for students and educators. And through this design sprint, we are looking to really showcase the work of the students and the thinking behind that work so that we can showcase that not only to other people in our audience here, but also internationally. And I've got some exciting news for us later in this video.
So I'd like to lead with the guiding question that'll frame our inquiry. How might we reimagine solutions for food and nutrition security now and into the future? The issue of food security and climate change are intricately linked. And I'd like to showcase some of the incredible work that you all did as a part of the Climate Resilience Design Sprint, focusing on storms back in 2021. Let's take a look at that video, a short snapshot of some of the innovative solutions that you all came up with.
In different perspectives, teams narrowed in on a specific how might we question and came up with as many solutions as possible for this question. Choosing the preferred solutions, teams sketched a prototype and had the opportunity to pitch their solutions to other groups for feedback.
This is a really empowering process, and these skills that you will learn today and when you go through this process in the future will really empower you to be confident about being creative and sharing your ideas amongst your peers and community.
The team from Ayura National School of Excellence developed ideas for a wearable storm warning system.
It vibrates to let the people who are wearing it know that there will be an incoming storm in 30 minutes time.
St. Paul's College in Kimsey designed emergency communication and livestock monitoring system for farmers.
The first is a battery-powered walkie-talkie planted in each agricultural vehicle, and it runs on fuel and batteries.
St. Gabriel's Technical Secondary School devised an education program for farming drought-resilient foods.
The challenge we face is how might we be able to access food supplies during this drought when 5 river water levels drop.
Sugary National School of Excellence developed ideas for a flood diversion system that also helps keep waterways clean.
So what we're trying to do to stop this or reduce the effect is when the water gets flooded, we want to build outlets at the side of the waters. As you can see, these outlets. So these outlets will be placed at certain points that would absorb the excess water.
So when it comes to the design sprint, we'll be following a similar process that you did last year. We'll be looking at the design thinking process. So we'll be starting by empathising with those impacted by food insecurity. We'll be looking at localised food security problems, ideating and prototyping some of those innovative solutions, and then we'll be sharing those solutions. So what is food security? So food security exists when all people at all times have physical and economic access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life.
Food security can be looked at through many lenses, and one of them is food waste. Internationally, 1/3 of all food produced is lost or wasted every year.
We'll be looking at this video that says how to feed the world in 2050. We have an incredible challenge ahead of us with climate change growing exponentially and how that's impacting on food security, particularly for the most vulnerable.
The state of our Earth can be defined by how much climate change it experiences, and by the total amount of food that is available through agriculture and trade. The world has increased its agricultural production over the past centuries. At the same time, it has undergone climate change, partly as a result of activities related to agriculture. In 1850, the climate had not yet begun to change due to human activities, and food production was low. After 1950, world food production rose dramatically. Before 2000, we began to see evidence of human-induced climate change. Our climate will continue to change, given the greatly increased levels of greenhouse gases already in our atmosphere. Extreme events such as high temperatures, droughts, and floods are already more frequent and severe. Faced with growing demand for food, fodder, and bioenergy crops, many agriculture systems deplete soil fertility, biodiversity, and water resources. Many regions exhibit large gaps between potential and actual crop yields. The path our world takes in the future depends on the choices we make.
I'd like to introduce you to Maximo Torero Cullen. He's the Chief Economist for the Food and Agricultural Organisation. He's heard about the work that you will be doing and is really interested in looking at some of the examples that you're going to showcase. He's then also asked that we showcase your work on an international stage at the World Food Forum later this year.
We're really looking forward to taking a deep dive into the food security issue globally, utilising our design thinking framework. You'll be looking at a variety of different perspectives, defining issues in your local community, and coming up with innovative solutions to those problems.
We really encourage you to be bold, to be creative. Look at what's happening in your local area. Work as a team, choose your team well so that you bring out the strengths in each other. And most of all, have fun. It's going to be an awesome time.
We can't wait to see all of our PNGAus friends soon. See you on the 18th of August.
See you then.